In this video, I'll be going over how to create bottom tabs in a Flutter application. In the previous one, we made this top tab bar, which is more like an Android tab bar. In this video, we'll be discussing how to create a bottom one, which is more of a more the style of an iOS application. I will launch my code editor from the previous tutorial, and I will get these files out of here just in case I want to upload it to GitHub. Okay, cut that. Top part dot need material library. Okay, and here I'll import the top tab bar dot, and I'll comment this line out, and then have home and bottom tabs. They create a new file for the bottom tab bar dot. We'll be creating a stateless widget for this, and I'll name it bottom tab bar. Like an empty container for now, and I will import bottom tab bar dot. I named something differently here, so I will rename that. Also, I don't need that, so yeah. So in order to run the application, you would need to hit F5, and it would automatically run it in your already open simulator. So I will start by creating a scaffold. I'll delete that scaffold, and I'll provide an app bar. It should have a title of text bottom tabs, and yeah, semicolon is missing, and you can see that we have our normal material app bar, and we would have here, in order to provide a bottom tab bar, you would have to access this property on the scaffold, bottom navigation bar, and it takes a bottom navigation bar which has some items. These items are bottom navigation bar items, which it's mandatory to have an icon as well as a title. So icon, I will have an icon of icons dot just random icon, and you also need to provide a title which test. You have to provide a text widget. Okay, and I will have initially 3 of these bottom navigation item. I just add the index here, and index set here 1, 2, and 3. You could also change the icons, do whatever you want with it. As you can see, you have here a normal iOS tab bar, but if you notice, you cannot change the active one, and in order to do that, you would need to turn this to a stateful widget, and you have to have an integer, final integer as current index, and it should default to 0. Probably you could default to whatever you want, and you have the current index. You have to change the current index for the bottom navigation bar, current index, and in order to change the current index, you need to tap into the on tab property on the navigation the bottom navigation bar, which takes an index, which is which index the user clicked on, and here you need to set state. Current index is equal to index, and I think you need to refresh it. Yeah, so now you can change the index, you can change the tabs as desired. So now one more thing, if you add one more item to the items, you would notice that this would totally disappear. And in order to avoid that, you need to add an alignment property to the, or a type property, to the bottom navigation bar. And you need to bottom navigation bar type dot fixed. This should probably fix it. As you can see, you can have 4, 5, 6, as much as you wanted, as many items as you want. If you notice also, these two properties are required. If you remove the title, you wouldn't get anything. And I'm not sure if you provide a container here, what would happen. Yeah, you probably could remove the text from here by providing an empty container. But most users expect an icon as well as a text, I think. Yeah, I'll change some of these icons. As you can see. To change the active color of the bottom tab bar, you would need to tap into the fixed color property, which you could provide a color to, and I think I will go with cyan. And you can see it did change. Probably you should be consistent with your app bar.